This is Joshua Rains from Opossum's Paracord. In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to make this star knot zipper pull. So let's break it down. We have lobster clasp. I did a cow's hitch to the clasp. Did 3 snake knots, and then I transitioned directly into a star knot. So let's begin. Here I have 4.5 feet of a light blue cord. I've already placed a lacing needle on one end. What we're going to do is we're going to offset the ends, keeping the side of the lacing needle furthest away from you at all times pretty much here. So we're going to stretch it, get to where we feel 6 to 8 inches in there, and then we're going to come back down to our loop here. And now we are going to cow hitch to the clasp. Just go through it, loop over the top. You're just going to tighten that up. There we have it. Now we're just going to go straight into our snake knots. To do that, take the shorter end, which is closest to you. You're going to curl it. You're going to go over the top of the long end. And you're just going to make a loop like this. Now take the longer end that has the lacing needle, come under, and then go through that hole. Pull your slack, and then just tighten up one at a time. Nice and tight. And we're going to make our next one. Once again, over the top, make a loop, take the longer end, come around behind, underneath, down through that loop, pull your slack, and just tighten them up one at a time. Now, do the third one, once again, over the top, taking the short end, going over the top, back around, underneath. Then you take your long end that has the lacing needle, come behind, underneath, and then just simply go through that, pull it through, and then you're just basically snugging each snake knot up to the next one. And now for the dreaded star knot. Still keeping the end with the lacing needle furthest away from us. We're going to start with the short end. We're going to bend it, form a bite, just like this. Now, we're going to take this and go behind it, back over it, and we're just going to pinch it. This is one of the first loops of the star knot. Now, still going with the short end, I'm going to go back down through that first loop I just made. We're going to pull till we get about the same size, and then we're going to take that loop, bend it, folding it, and then pinching it like so. Now, short end, back down through the second loop I just made. Then we're going to fold that, pinching there. So now we have 1, 2, 3 loops. Okay. Now we're going to forget about the short end. We're going to work on the end with the lacing needle. You're going to go up through this loop where the first little bite you made, where it just bent over and then you started your loops. You're going to come up through it, go underneath and up through the third loop. Okay. Now, then you go, once you've came through here, went underneath, came up through, you're going to go over and back through that same first little bite you made. And we're going to pull this pretty tight. Okay, and this is where we're at. Okay, now taking the side with the lacing needle, you're going to keep following around. We're going to make the fifth and final loop of the star knot. Now where your short end comes out, you're going to go in between those two and directly out the bottom. And that forms, because this is your one of your loops here. See, now we have this. Now that you've went out the back, follow where the short end goes underneath. You're going to come up through this loop here, right beside that cord that runs there. Okay. Once you come up through, keep following it, and then you're going to go right there. Okay. Just followed it. Okay. I'm still working with the end with the lacing needle. We're going to continue counterclockwise. On the star, we're going to double up the loops now. So to do that, once again, in between, straight out the back, and just kind of pull this loop over the top, like so. Now, where I went in and came out the back, what you do is, you ever get confused here, just count from where you just double the loop and go 1, 2. So we're going to come up there. And then we're just going to follow it back across and come out right there. Now continuing counterclockwise, we're going to go in here, straight out the back, and we're going to double this loop up. Now, then, like I said, count over 2, 1, 2. So we're going to come up right there. Then you're going to follow that back across, and just coming out right there. Continuing counterclockwise, I'm going to go through here, straight out the back. Okay, where we just doubled, count 1, 2. So now I'm going to come up right here. Now sometimes it'll want to grab the short end there, just pull it out of the way. Then following it back across, Still going counterclockwise. We're going to double up this one. Once again, through, straight out the back. Then we're going to count over 1, 2. So then we come up. See, now these have already doubled over here. So then pull that. Go here. Follow it back across. Pull that. Now we've came to where it's the last loop. So we're going to follow it. Then go straight out the back. Now, there's no more spots to double. What we're going to do, we're going to flip this over. This is where I came out the back. I'm going to go through here. And I'm going to come out right there. See, and then this hides that. Then this is the front. Now what we have here, as you can see, is very loose, not perfectly formed. So what you want to do is you want to tighten it up. And you want to start, see, this is the front, see where the cow switch is here, this is the back. See right here where it comes out of the snake knot, it goes straight across and into this. So what you want to do, take something like a marlin spike or whatever you have. You can even use the lacing needle, just take it off and use that, but follow it. See what you want to do. So you want to look at it on this side, make sure this is flush. So see, pull here. Now this one's going to go to here. So then tighten this one. Now, if you want to know where it goes, just give it a tug. See, it goes into this back loop here. And you just give it a little tug. Now, we got to follow this. See, this one actually now goes here. Pull that, follow it over here. And if you want to know where it goes, give it a tug. It goes to right, this loop right here. Tighten that up. Now, flip it. We're going to follow it. See, and give it a tug. It goes to this one here. Then we're going to follow it. Underneath it there. Just tighten it up. Now, give it a tug. It goes to this one here. Now we're just going to flip it again. Follow it. Goes to this one. Pull that. Flip it. Goes to here. Now this goes to this loop here once again. Okay. Flip it. Goes to this. Flip it. This. No, you can tug it again. I already know where it's going to go. It's going to go to this loop here. Flip it. It goes to this one here. Flip that. It goes to this one, which then goes to this one, which then comes to the end with the lacing needle, and you pull that. Let's see. Still got some ends. See, we only tightened one way. See, you have to, on the other end of the snake knot, where it comes out, you have to follow it and I know it actually comes around and comes to this side, and then it's going to come back across to this. Like I said, if you want to know where everything goes, just give it a tug. See, now it's coming this way, and now we tug this in. See, now it's here, and then we're going to flip it, follow it, this one, then tug this one. See, it's actually tugged this one here. Now, let's see. See, I had to find it. See, tugging, it's here. Then you're going to follow it. So it's going to go into here. And then tug on it, goes to this one. Tug on it, comes to this side. Now it's going to come to this side. And then you're back to your end without the lacing needle. And then you just cut and melt, and you have a finished product. Thanks for watching.